Oh dear, come on. Oh baby, that 2.5 made an awfully big difference. Arms day going down, and in this video I'm going to show you 4 great exercises using dumbbells to build those triceps. If you don't have cables and you don't have machines, these exercises are for you. First exercise is the dumbbell skull crushers. These are some key tips to help you step it up. So I got the bench on a slight incline. My arms are not straight above me. I'm putting slight tension on the tricep by leaning them back over my head slightly. Going down beside my head and then rotating at the top to get a nice squeeze. But it's key not to have them here to create the tension here. Time under tension. Control down. Power up. So those are 15 kg dumbbells. So I think I'll be going up to the 17.5. Set number 2, setting up that good form, slightly heavier weight, tension on. So on the way down, I'm really thinking about that mind to muscle connection and then powering through that feeling. It's all about that mind to muscle through the negative and then powering up through the positive. Oh baby, that 2.5 made an awfully big difference. I've always had massively more dominant biceps and triceps. I mean, I haven't done any biceps yet, and they're already pretty more dominant than my triceps, which are pumped. And that's what I mean. If you have a weak point, it is key to put the work in to make it a strong point. You know, my triceps are always lacking behind my biceps, and I just put a lot more work into them by focusing my arms workouts based around triceps rather than biceps. Because when I train back, my biceps do a hell of a lot of the work. It's just not something that I can get rid of. I don't know why, but my biceps just have always been genetically gifted, but the triceps have not. So by doing them kind of more often, you know, chest and triceps, and then when I do an arms workout, I'll focus more on the triceps. Obviously my biceps are still getting hit, but I really had to make those gains. Another great thing about using dumbbells is that they massively help muscle imbalances. And you won't get them as much if you use dumbbells more often. Whoa. Whoa, nasty. So I've got some lighter weight for the skull crushers on these ones because this is So I've got some 10s this time. I'm going to show you a great alternative to help you step up those skull crushers and just help you mix it up. So when we come down, instead of going parallel beside our head, we're going to go fully into a reverse grip. And then come up and rotate all the way through. That's a great way to help you mix up and step up your skull crushers. So that's the skull crushers complete. I've done 4 sets of around 8 to 10 to 12, back down to about 8. That's 4 sets to failure, smashed. And now I'm going to go into overhead dumbbell extensions. So the usual way of doing the dumbbell overhead is to have your palms pressed against the top of the dumbbell and go from here, keeping those elbows tucked in. This is a great way of performing it, and I will be doing a set like this. But then I'm going to show you a great way to step it up, and it helps you keep those elbows in. All right, so this is set number 2, and I'm going to be using an alternative grip. You might have to lower the weight because it is slightly harder. Whoa, almost hit myself in the head. So instead of having my palms underneath like I did the first set, I'm actually going to grab the dumbbell from the middle. Helps keep those elbows in, full stretch and contraction. Wow, I didn't lower it enough. Third and final set. I'm going to be using that narrow grip. I'm actually finding that I can feel it more in my triceps than the underhand grip today. I actually scare myself when I'm looking straight in the mirror, doing my last rep, just pulling the most ugliest face I've ever seen. All right, for this one, we want the bench flat, because we're gonna be doing dumbbell across the body extension. This is kind of like an alternative, I guess, from the skull crusher, but it's just a different angle, which is gonna help hit a different part of the tricep. Just let me do a quick test with this weight. Nope. This'll do. Yeah, so for this one, instead of going beside our head, what I like to do is have my hand across my body onto my shoulder, and then turning the dumbbell, and it's almost coming onto our cheek. So don't choose the heavy weight at first. Now it feels too light. What the heck's going on? So set up position, arms straight up, hand on the shoulder, turning the dumbbell, controlling down, full stretch, squeeze. The question now is, do I want to stay with that weight and struggle for like 8 reps, or lower the weight and get higher reps? As it is coming towards the end of the workout for triceps, I'm going to lower the weight. I do struggle towards the end of my workouts if I'm using a heavier weight to keep the mind to muscle connection. So sometimes towards the end of the workout, I'll lower the weight just to help keep that mind to muscle connection there. I'm not sure I'm liking this hair anymore. I prefer the longer hair, you know? Just remind myself of Jim Carrey when he sticks his head out the window in the limo.
Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
This is the 3rd set. I did 4 sets on the skull crushers, 4 sets on the overhead, 3, maybe 4 sets on these across the body. I'm going back up to the 12. Probably shouldn't. Oh. There's no harm in a little spotting yourself. Do not come at me for this exercise. If you only have dumbbells, it's okay. We've got a dumbbell tricep kickback. What I prefer to do is have the bench on a slight incline, my knee resting on here. So with the tricep kickback, you're not going to be able to get tension through the whole movement. So to help step that up and create more tension, instead of having my elbow in line with my body, I'm going to have it slightly raised up. So not here, but here. You know what? Yeah. If you haven't done these in a long time and you do them correctly, you're going to feel it the next day. I rate them. I rate them. I'm also trying to squeeze at the top to really help get that mind to muscle connection in and more time under tension. Ooh, I bet you I have muscle ache tomorrow in my triceps because of this exercise, only this one. This is my 3rd and final set on these. Really lighter weight now, squeezing at the top, really finishing off strong. Do not underestimate the dumbbell kickback. Oh. Okay. They hurt way more than I expected. That is the 4 dumbbell tricep exercises complete. There are obviously other exercises. These are the ones that I found have given me the best results. So incorporate them into your workouts. If you only have dumbbells, add them into your workouts. Try them, keep the form, the technique, try the alternatives. Now it's on the biceps. For me, I'm gonna do the same sort of thing. 4 dumbbell exercises, 4 sets till failure. Hope you like the video. Like, subscribe. You know the vibes. I need a calorie or 2.